take 1 million. Okay, so I've made this. And then I made this. So I've been getting into generative synthesis for a while now. I think it's really cool that you can just go in and press a button and you get some cool sounds that you can spice up your project with. So it's a serum patch, a really basic one, wavetable, and a triangle wave. But you see there are buttons moving all by themselves. How come? Well, it's these guys. We have a LFO here, 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 and here, which controls the frequency modulation, the wavetable position, and the frequency of the combs filter here, and also one that controls this phaser, but that's not. I don't use it because it didn't sound cool in this patch. It's a super basic patch. You've made it a million times. I've made it a million times. You can do this with anything. You can do it with a sine wave, modulating a sine wave. You can do it however you want. How do I set it up? I take a P controller, put it on random, put some tension on, and then I'm going to link it to the volume here now. You can just use the LFO, and an important thing here is using the smoothing. I'm not really sure if the time thing is super important, but I've just been doing this. Then we can start to do some parameters here. The bass is, you can see where it starts from. The smoothing adds that smoothing effect, or else it would just jump around the parameter. So the bass is where it starts. The volume is how far it goes. So we can do it like this, and then it starts from 0 and goes to the top. Excuse me. So there you go. You see it doing some stuff. And it's also on random. You can choose the speed here. Yay. Okay, cool. And I've done that for the frequency modulation, the positioning, the wavetable positioning, the phaser, and the combs frequency. Cool. That gets us this far. You can also tweak the time of things. For example, I think the combs are a bit too fast. Yeah, whatever. Okay, but the cool part is with Snap Heap here. Yeah, you can copy my chain. It's just OTT 4 times. I took off some unnecessary frequency, and FN always says that you gotta take away the 200. So I took away the 200. I don't do it because he says it. I found it very beneficial. Also have another one here. There's a resonance. I don't know where it comes from. There's also other resonances here now, but yeah. So more 200. Yeah, it's basically the same. I also have so it clamps down on the top. And there, I deleted it. Yeah, whatever. Same. The Snap Heap. Okay, so here I have some random modulators. Let's turn them on so you can see what they do. You need Snap Heap to do this. I mean, I've done it with only I made a full batch of LFOs, and I did it with I automated or used LFOs to automate what's the name? The fruity frequency low filter, the fruity low filter. I did one version with that as well, but then I scrapped it and used Snap Heap because Snap Heap is much easier. I don't need to use 2 mixer tracks, you know. Sorry for rambling. I'm a bit sick as well. Sorry about that. So I have a frequency shifter. Without it, I think it's kind of tame. Not a frequency shifter, a pitch shifter. It goes 1 octave up and 1 octave down. Kind of cool. And then there's a notch filter, a bit wider notch filter, a bell curve, and a bell curve, another bell curve. But on this one, the gain is also automated, so it moves a bit around the place. I will make another version, I think, with even more filters, just because it's cool. And then it goes into a frequency shifter, which is tuned up, distorted, gain compensated, and down again. Why? I don't know. I think it sounds cool. Okay, it's just that. And a limiter, and with all that, it sounds like. Sorry, it sounds like this. So I have a. This is just not that one. This one is just a sine wave. Let's just turn everything off there. Distorted sound wave, sine wave. 1 octave down, ARP white noise, distorted quite awesomely. A sound you've made a million times as well. If I send this to the same channel, sorry, you can see the. Which is also cool. I mean, it doesn't have all the modulations in the plugin, but or the VST, but it still sounds cool, I think. Yeah, and you can also hear the resonance thing I was talking about. There are some resonances that will come. Haven't completely figured it out, but it's a cool concept, and if a lot of people, or if more than my mother sees this, more people than my mother, and are interested in the project file, I will put it somewhere. And that's another tool to your music production toolcase, I guess. So, yeah, that's it. Shout out to Slime Cinema. If you ever open Ableton again, it will have consequences.